everybody, welcome back to another episode on Kristie vs. Kitchen. Now I'm headed to Idaho in just a few weeks and my mom asked me if I could find some recipes, test some recipes that would be really fun to do with my nieces and nephews. Now when I think about cooking with my nieces and nephews, I think about having fun and it being very, very simple. So when I was doing my research, I came across this recipe that is only 2 ingredients. It is cake mix and soda. So I wanted to put this recipe to the test today. So we are going to be trying out 4 different flavors with just 2 different cake mixes. So the first one we will be doing is a white cake mix, and we will be doing cherry Dr. Pepper, and we will be using orange Sunkist. So we should come up with like a creamsicle and then like a vanilla cherry flavor. And then over here, these are some strange combinations, but we are going to be using a chocolate cake mix with root beer, and then we're going to be using Coca-Cola. So I'm really excited to get started with this. This is gonna be a very, very simple bake. What I'm testing today is, are these actually gonna taste good? So on your mark, get set, let's bake. All right, to get started, because we are going to be doing 2 flavors per cake mix, what I'm gonna do is just weigh out half of this, which is gonna be about 8 ounces. I'm like super skeptic about these flavors. The only flavor that actually seems like it makes sense is the orange and the white cake mix. So if you wanted to do one big recipe, it's 1 cake mix per 12 ounces, and so we are just gonna do 6 ounces. And if you've done this recipe before, you need to let me know down below, because I am like, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, it's just super strange. Okay, that's it. So because we're doing 4 flavors, I'm gonna make 3 cupcakes. Problem is because I don't know how this is gonna fluff up. I'm not really sure how well to fill these, so I'm just gonna fill them like 3/4. Okay, well, I'm gonna set this aside, and if this bake is like, if they like overflow, we can always just like fill them again and try again in a different way. I feel like we should try though. Interesting. Okay, next flavor. This is actually pretty fun, super simple. All right, now we're gonna do, I'm gonna actually weigh this. I should have done it the first time. Dr. I knew that was gonna happen. I've never used soda for anything except for drinking, so it's like, this is a super strange concept to me. I guess the only thing with this recipe, make sure you have plenty of mixing bowls. This is a super strange flavor combo, like chocolate and root beer and Coke. Like, I'm just not really sure what to think. All right, root beer. All right, last one with the Coca-Cola. Okay, so oven is preheated to 350 degrees. We're just gonna pop these in here for about 10 minutes and we'll check them at 10 and see where they're at. They're definitely rising. So we're gonna cook a couple more. See what happens. So they weren't quite ready, so I put them in for 18 minutes total. So we've got 3 seconds left. These orange ones look a little bit... Okay, let's do a toothpick test. Not quite. Going back in. Not quite ready. Toothpick test. They did not come out clean, so we're putting them in for a couple more minutes. I clearly overfilled this one. Problem is that I don't know if they're done or not. I'm just like more shocked that they actually resemble cupcakes. All right, so I'm going to let these cool, and then I've got some frosting. Yes, Cop Dog got store-bought frosting, and then we'll just, you know, kind of decorate them. You know, my presentations are always on point, and then we'll try them and see if it's actually worth it. So I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. All right, we have given them sufficient time to cool. I say let's do some frosting. So I think we need to break these open and try them and see if they actually taste how they're supposed to taste. Okay, so as you can see, some of them baked better than others, and I think that I may have needed to mix them a little bit longer, but you know, they look pretty good. I'm really excited to try these, so I think we should go with the Coca-Cola one. Maybe. I definitely think this one's a little underbaked. I'm not really sure what went wrong with this one, but let's see how it tastes. I'm not a huge fan of that one. I just think that the combination of Coke and chocolate is it's just strange. So not a big fan of that one. And I think the fact that it's like baked a little wonky, I definitely would not do that one again. But this one, I'm actually super excited to try because, you know, just like the thought of, you know, orange. And honestly, I'm probably like too rushed to try these. I think if they cooled a little bit more, they would be holding their shape a little bit better. So let's go and try this. That one's really nice. That one you actually get like a nice orange flavor, and you also get like the vanilla. That one I recommend. That one's actually really, really good. And the bake is good too. Like it tastes like a cupcake. I'm not really sure if it was like the cake mix or what was wrong with that one, but that one's not so good. All right, this one, the bake turned out really, really beautiful. It's like maintaining its shape. It looks really good. So I'm assuming this is supposed to be like a vanilla cherry flavor. So here we go. Okay, so I'm not really getting cherry. So it's not a very strong cherry flavor. So I'm not really sure what to think, but the bake is good. I mean, it tastes like a cupcake. All right, now for the root beer one. I also feel like, I don't know, just like the chocolate root beer, it's super strange. For some reason, the chocolate ones just didn't, like they're baked a little bit, they're just soft. So, okay, let's just try it. I'll just be quiet and try it. Definitely better than the Coke. Okay, so this one's actually not bad. I don't get a very overly strong root beer flavor, but the bake's not bad. It's a lot better than the Coke one. So, I mean, overall, I would definitely do these two again. I don't know if the white cake mix just like mixes better, but I love the flavor of the orange and the vanilla. And the cool part about this recipe is that it said you can mix any sort of combination. So I'm gonna drop you a picture right now of some of the flavor combinations that you can try at home. Thank you so much for watching another episode on Kristie vs. Kitchen. Make sure to like the video if you liked it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And as always, we'll see you next time. Cheers.